Here at Solution Publishing, we do two things, right? We do lead generation and we are publishers. As publishers, what we do are called custom audiences or solution journals. The term solution journal goes back to 2001 when we originally launched a print publication called IT Solution Journal, which was one of the first publications ever to have what we called community content, where the readers actually submitted articles. It was kind of cool back then, but that was quite a long time ago. Since then, we've iterated through email and through content syndication. And the current version of this works like this. Let's say that there's somebody who wants an audience, a set of people to talk to. Let's say they're cloud architects in the Northwest. So we look at the entire universe of all business contacts out there and we take one little segment where we identify those people. That's called a segment. That makes the specific audience that we're trying to get to build engagement with. We want those people to take our content, read it, be delighted with it, re-engage with it, take it more, maybe pass it on, refer other people to it. So how do we do that? First thing we do is we take our specific audience and then we build story sources. We say, what are the websites that are out there, the sources of content, original content that are available on the web, because we want to go and aggregate that content. We'll go get those stories and we will build newsletters out of those. So we refer our traffic to those websites. So they get the traffic, they get the advertising revenue, and we're basically somebody who introduces those stories to the right people. So those are the story sources. Once we have those, our editor, Nikki, picks the stories, right? Which stories get in there and which don't. And that goes to the journal websites, right? So IT Solution Journal, ITSJ News or HRSJ News. That gets filled in with those stories. Then we build email newsletters that they get maybe 2 a week. And those are customized with stories that come from there. We then monitor what people click on. So each person, right? John Smith may click on one thing and Bill McKay may click on another thing. That data comes back and informs our engine. This is called SmartStream, and it decides what stories we pick for the next round, right? So each person, now John Smith and Bill McKay, get different stories next time because they've shown an affinity for one set of stories versus another. So what you end up with is a self-tuning product that gives you your own custom newsletter that gets better over time. That's how journals work. That's how solution journals work. And we're working to make this a better product, better selections, and be able to build these audiences faster and more effectively for our clients.
Hey, I'm Nikki. I'm responsible for the content production for all the journals that we have. Currently we have the HR journal, the IT journal, and the B2B marketing journal. And starting with my process, I start in Charlotte, and we have a couple different sites basically as sources that we load into Charlotte. And then I crawl those sites, which gathers relevant articles for each journal. And then I'll go through all those articles and pick my favorites, add them for each journal. And then after that, it's going into front page and going into the design part of it. So I'll take the newsletter template that we have, I'll change out the pictures, change out the abstract for the stories, change out the stories themselves, the links, all of that. And then that's the new issue for the week. I'll send it out to our email provider, and then they'll send it out to our mailing list. So a little bit about myself. I'm actually a Florida native. I'm originally from Orlando. And both my parents work for Disney, so I actually grew up going to the parks all the time. And then I went to school up in Florida State University in Tallahassee. So this is actually my first time living in Tampa, but my parents did go to school here and meet here, so it's nice coming back here. I did come here all the time and go to the Lightning games growing up, so I love to actually be in the city now and be living here. And then I do have a beautiful dog at home named Kylo. I just painted him in this box. I think he's so precious. And then just been a really fun journey since I've started here. And I mean, I think it's only been about 3 or 4 months, but yeah, incredible growth, incredible progress. And I'm so excited to see where it goes from here.